Greetings. I am newly arrived in Sho-Battai, and I have interest, perhaps, in joining your guild. Would that be possible? I can join for a fee. That's all. I don't have to prove myself worthy. Ah, that makes sense. If I prove that I can earn the coin, then I am obviously going to be of value to you. So, yes, I understand. What would be the benefits to me of becoming a member? If I were to visit major towns, that could be useful. Anything else? Training equipment, again, could be useful. However, if I've already earned my 10,000, would training really be required? At the moment, I don't have the 10,000 cats. However, I may well commit myself to gaining the money. For now, would you mind if I entered and had a look around? Okay. Fairly Spartan interior. Upstairs I can hear sounds almost of combat. Ah, this must be the training facilities. Okay, let's have a look at what they have in here. Some training dummies. An assassination dummy. Locksmith training boxes. Okay. All useful skills, I'm sure. Can I use these? Maybe it's not best to use the crossbow for training. Can I reorganize things at all? I apologize. I did not mean. I am thinking of joining the guild and hope to be able to avail myself of some of your equipment. But no mind. It's not going to be possible to fit the crossbow in there anyway, so let's venture further up. And this would appear to be just a communal area, sleeping area. And on the roof, again, sleeping pallets. Ah, you're a trader. Greetings. I myself am something of a trader. But I must become a member before you will entertain a conversation. Okay, well in that case, I will return to the training floor and perhaps wait until it is deserted. And then see if I can't make use of some of these training accessories. So this will be improving my stealth. I'm hopeful that if I simply don't draw attention to myself, I'll be able to make use of these. Lockpicking is not something I have skill in. It looks like I may be able to snatch a few minutes worth of practice if I stay here. Yes, okay. So I think this is how I will spend the rest of the night. Perhaps, as long as I'm discreet, I'll be able to avail myself of the facilities here without drawing anyone's ire. It almost appears as if I act with the confidence of someone who is meant to be here. People don't pay much attention. I wonder if there's anything around. There's some grog and some sake, which would be worth some money. Potentially, I could steal that. I should be able to make the space. Maybe not to carry everything. Maybe if I were to take the grog, I could trade that in. Can I sneak in here? I can. Okay. So yes, this is how I'm going to spend the next few hours. Until sunrise and traders open. And then I'll probably spend the day out, maybe mining for iron, or looking for skimmers, corpses that I can scavenge. But yep, for now, I shall just continue to be discreet. So the evening passed fairly uneventfully. I was able to spend most of the night taking advantage of one piece of training equipment or another. There was fairly constant traffic of thieves going up to the rest areas or coming in to use the equipment themselves. But as long as I was discreet, they didn't seem to mind too much that I was taking advantage of the equipment meant to be for guild members. However, I've come back to speak to my good friend Mux. Today, what do you have for us, Mux? You have exactly what I wanted. 800 cats for a trader's backpack. Well, it is a definite purchase. If I can somehow arrange my goods here. Is there anything else? Map of the Sheik Kingdom. Might be useful. World's End. A place I would like to visit for certain. Yes, I think this is probably, and a map of United Cities actually would be more useful at the outset. Yes. Okay, so 800 cats plus another 400. I have 1,000 cats to my name. Let's see. Sell value of these iron plates hardly makes it worth while having brought them. However, we'll trade you them. Armour plating. No, it would not go well for me if I traded in these plates that I'd stolen from the thief boss. The fuel, yes, I can trade you that. And hopefully now I move these items across. No, I do not want to be. I do not want to sell you those. My apologies. Now, can I purchase or trade for the backpack and the map of the United Cities? Okay. Now I do need, obviously, to transfer all of these items. Okay, but for now, Mux, I think our business for today is concluded. I am certainly satisfied with what you have been able to provide me. I hope you make good profit from the goods you've taken from me. I will therefore wish you good day and go about my business. Ah! The corpse of the skimmer still lies. Let's see what I can scavenge. I will definitely take the raw meat. And let's take these claws also. And then I'm going to swap the items into my new backpack. That is good. I have managed to make the most efficient use I can of my new backpack. And now, another dead skimmer, and also an escaped slave's corpse, which is of no use to me. I had planned to go and mine for copper. That is probably going to be more useful to me for now than scavenging another skimmer's corpse. So, yeah, skimmers have been out in force. Well, hopefully that means that there are, my goodness, not all of these animals are dead. So I should take some precautions. If I take but one claw, I can take some meat. Okay. This animal here is already dead. This one, dead also. Okay. It seems that most of the skimmers had actually been slaughtered. So I shall take as many of these claws as I can. These count as stolen. So I took off my backpack while in the Thieves Guild last night, and in returning it, it has set all of the items as having belonged to the thief boss. Well, okay. Some of these I do not need to sell. I may as well just relieve myself of the burden. The steel bars are still worth a fair amount, even though they are stolen. supposedly. But the rest we can get rid of. These also are stolen. I may as well dump them. The gears, no use to me now. Armour plating, again, still of some value. Take the raw meat and just carry that on my person. Okay. Well, in that case, I may as well avail myself of as much as I can from these corpses. Probably don't need to carry so much of this foul raw meat with me. However, I have it, I will keep it. One thing I did, which I now regret, is trade my old backpack into mucks for a few more cats. I could have kept that, used it to store excess items until I'm able to sell them or trade them in. But for now, let's have a look at our map and find out where we might head next. Okay, we have 2 cities and another mine nearby. We have some ruins which is probably worth exploring. Drin and Enden. So Bark and Heft are likely destinations for me. I wonder if a journey to Heft is in order. For now though, I will continue to explore Sho-Battai and determine if this is somewhere that it's worth establishing a base. In terms of the surroundings, there appears to be little in the way of prospecting. Some iron sources. These are residential, and I did not come back to check if they were in use. We'll go and have a quick look. This one I know was occupied. I shall have a look in here. And it is also occupied. Okay, so there is no accommodation to be had here, other than the blankets on the ground where I slept last night. Yet more combat out with the walls. Probably more skimmer, I would imagine. Yes, there is the iron deposit, a copper deposit, both copper. Patrols do seem plentiful around Sho-Battai. But I do not know that it is worth staying here. The surroundings are just too bleak. Yes, I do not think staying within the Great Desert for any length of time is really worthwhile. Another skimmer moving over there. Yes. So I do think I will leave Sho-Battai, head perhaps for Heft, and see what opportunities that might provide. If not there, then on to Heng. I have plenty of food. I have little to trade. Although having so many skimmer claws will net me a fair sum. Yes. I think my mind is made up. I will spend one more night in Sho-Battai, again making use of the Thieves Guild's facilities, and then tomorrow I will set out. Where is the dog? I guess poor animal had to take the long way around and was unable to follow me on the walls. So I will leave Ten Bones here with some food, and I will once again enter the Thieves Guild. There is also the grog. Should I try to avail myself of that? Yes, I'm not sure it would be worth risking the ire of the thief boss. So I will once again spend the evening practicing some skills at the expense of the thieves. Becoming a member of the Thieves Guild is something I may not do. Thievery as such does not sit well with me. I would rather take what I need than thieve. However, needs must, I suppose. So I have spent another night training discreetly in the Shinobi Thieves Guild, and I am now preparing to set off from Sho-Battai. It has afforded me safety, security, for a short period, but we will now head for Heft. The number of skimmer corpses I have seen in the last few days is incredible, and I know that this is going to be a risky undertaking. However, I hope if I am careful, I will be able to complete the journey in safety. So I will carry on, and with luck, reach Heng before long.